Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Arisa Nabila Putri. I'm from 5TP4. Today, I will present my project for the subject English Syntax. In this video, I will explain what I have learned about syntax, including the basic concept, examples, and my personal reflection at the end. This project has several main parts. First, the basic concept and properties of syntax. Second, grammatical and lexical categories. Third, phrase and constituents. Fourth, constituency test. And finally, my reflection. This topic helped me understand how sentences are built and analyzed in English. So, what exactly is syntax? Syntax is the study of how words are arranged to form phrases and sentences. It helps us understand how language works and how we combine words correctly. For example, we can say the boy kicked the ball. That's correct. But we cannot say kick the ball the boy, because that sentence doesn't follow English syntax rules. So, syntax helps us know which sentences are grammatical and which are not. Syntax has three main properties. The first one is hierarchy. Words combine to form phrases and larger structures, like clauses. The second is recursion. We can repeat patterns to make longer sentences. For example, the cat that chased the mouse that stole the cheese slept. And the third is structure dependence. Grammar depends on structure, not just word order. For example, we say, "Is the cat sleeping?" instead of "The cat is sleeping" when forming a question. Let's take an example. The sentence, "The cat sleeps on the mat," can be divided into smaller parts. The cat is a noun phrase or NP. Sleeps on the mat is a verb phrase or VP. And on the mat is a prepositional phrase or PP. This shows that sentences are built in layers like small blocks that join together. Now, let's move to grammatical and lexical categories. Here's the sentence. She enjoys reading novels in the evening. We can analyze each word like this. She is a pronoun. Enjoys is a verb in the present tense. Reading is a verb in the gerund form. Novels is a plural noun. In is a preposition. The is the determiner, and evening is a noun. This kind of analysis helps us understanding the function of each word in a sentence. Now, let's talk about phrases and constituents. Every sentence can be divided into smaller parts called constituents. For example, she enjoys reading novels in the evening. She is the noun phrase. Enjoys reading novels in the evening is the verb phrase. And in the evening is the prepositional phrase. Another example is the dog barked loudly at the stranger. The dog is the noun phrase, and bark loudly at the stranger is the verb phrase. When we break sentences like this, it becomes easier to draw trees and understand the structure. In this slide, I show my phrase structure trees. The first one is for she enjoys reading novels in the evening. The second one is the dog barked loudly at the stranger. And the third one is he quickly ran to catch the bus. Each tree shows how words are connected and form larger grammatical units like NP, VP, and PP. Now, let's check if a group of words is really a constituent using constituency test. For example, in she enjoys reading novels in the evening, we can replace the verb phrase with it. She enjoys it. It's correct. We can move parts of the sentence in the evening. She enjoys reading novels. It's correct. We can also use clafting. It is reading novels that she enjoys in the evening. It is correct. For the dog bark loudly at the stranger, we can test it with substitution. The dog did it. Coordination. The dog barked and ran away. And question form. Who barked loudly? The dog. All this shows that English sentences have a clear structure. From this project, I learned that syntax is not only about word order. It's about how words connect logically to create meaning. I also learned that tree diagrams and constituency tests help us see the structure more clearly. At first, drawing the trees was quite difficult for me, but after practice, I started to understand how the different parts of a sentence work together. This project helped me appreciate how beautiful and systematically English really is. So, to conclude, syntax helps us understand how language works beyond words. It shows the hidden structure that makes communication possible. I really enjoyed this project because it helped me think deeper about grammar and meaning. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. See you!